Hi guys. So for my degree project, I focused on parking lot waste diversion on football game days and how that waste diversion number is very different from what it is in our stadium. It's very much lower, so it is problematic to our sustainability goals here at UW and in the athletic department. So a little bit of background. If you look at the first graph, it kind of summarizes this, but basically our waste diversion rate in the stadium has been going up over time, and while our parking lot waste diversion has also been going up over time, it has sort of flatlined a little more, and it stays around 50%. I've provided on each of the graphs in your packets a table just for the some numbers to look at. So looking at some of the data, if you look on your second page, so this compares the parking lot waste diversion data for Washington and Colorado for the 2016 season. So this is the rate at which you divert waste from landfill, and we actually are higher than Colorado. As you can see, we have, like, across the entire season and on the season average, a higher waste diversion rate than Colorado. I chose to compare to Colorado because they have a really good sustainability program, and they also have a similar record to us this year. I believe they're 8-1 in conference along with us, and they have a similar climate to us as well. So those could all be factors. So they're a really good comparison, and we're sort of a sustainability competition with them in some ways. So if you flip over to the next graph, this sort of shows what is not really seen in the rate of diversion. It's the tonnage that we have compared to Colorado. So it should be this one right here. Okay. So that actually shows that while we do have a higher rate of diversion, the tonnage that we produce is extremely high. And I think that tells a whole different story relative to Colorado. So you might be thinking, okay, well, we had a really good year, we have huge attendance. So if you look at the next graph, which is on page 4, I sort of broke down the attendance for Colorado and for UW. And what you can see here is, so the rate doesn't really show as much as I would say the table down below. You can see that we have a much higher attendance, and when we have a higher attendance, we produce a lot more waste in our parking lots. I think this is still missing some information about, like, how many people we actually have in our tailgates, and how that relates to factors like weather and the game attendance. So so that's sort of, I think that's really problematic that the tonnage is so much higher for our games than it is at Colorado. And then our last graph here on page 5, this shows sort of what we're doing right now, which is sending people out with recycling bags called Blue Bag Volunteers. They go out to the tailgates and hand out recycling bags. And this shows that really the number of people out there handing out recycling bags doesn't seem to affect the waste diversion out there very much. So this season in general, it looks like this is not an effective way to increase our recycling out there in the parking lots. And so some of the things that I think that would be really helpful in improving our waste diversion in the lots is, so we have, like, a certain configuration that UW Recycling puts all of the waste bins in. So they strategize about where people are and where the recycling and garbage bins should go. I think continuing to, like, play around with that and maybe moving them all to one spot, or putting them maybe where the RVs are at, that kind of thing could help. I think that it is plausible to potentially buy compost bins. I think that would be really helpful. It would cost money, obviously, so that would be an investment that, like, Brown would have to make. Also, I think that something can be said for potentially reducing the number of bins we have out there, and then using that money to pay cleanup crew to go through and sort it and clean up after the game. Because if you're ever out there, it's trashed after a game anyways, so maybe it can be said to have other people clean it up and reduce the number of bins anyways. I think that we could potentially hand out recycling bags when people enter the parking lots, and then also increase signage about reducing the amount of waste that you have. using reusable serviceware at your tailgate, not throwing things away every time. Okay, and then next steps would be to, I think, look at the costs of all of these action plans that could be put into action, and seeing if we could reduce bins and increase staff. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cool.